Hey guys, Lucas here, Think Tune Back and Luke's Vintage RC Car Restoration. As you can tell, the old ARISTO-CRAFT Kangaroo is finally done. I think it turned out pretty sharp actually, considering the condition it was in. So there was a lot done for this one. You'll see in the video some things. Mainly my concern was not the chassis or anything like that, was the body was my concern on this car, because it was such poor shape. So I had to go inside and repaint the whole body on the inside yellow again, and then seal each crack area with glue and then rubber glue in the areas that was broken at. So just to make sure that the body would not break or anything like that again. We had to change the leads to the ESC and to the servo because I wanted to keep some of the originality of the car. Otherwise, I would have changed all that and just used a more modern ESC and a digital servo or something. But I had to stay true to the car. I wanted for you guys to see the experience, what it would be like back then in the 80s, running this thing out on the street. So I even use just a 6-cell battery pack too. It actually did pretty well. I didn't drive it too crazy because I wanted to keep the integrity of the car. What else can I say? We painted the shocks. They look pretty good now. Did a little bit of a green homage to the car. We did decals of it. I redid the Kangaroo. I found a Kangaroo online and digital copied it and then cut it out and put it on sticky paper and then cleared it. So the lettering on the wheels, they look really good. I decreased the number of these heat sinks on the back. I just didn't like it with too much of the heat sinks. I did remove one of the heat sinks. It stayed cool, so it was not hot at all or anything like that. Let me show you inside of the car. We painted the driver. I had to take some notes because I can't remember everything I've done. And these bodies, you have to squeeze them. So right here, you got to be really cautious when you take these bodies off. That's probably why so many of them are damaged in order to get behind those shocks. So there's the driver. He's in there. He looks really good. Painted him up. So turned out really nice. Oh, the wing will always do this. It's just the way the rubber grommets are that attaches into the body. It's kind of unique. Probably really doesn't serve a purpose. Just looks kind of funny bouncing up and down. Maybe that's what they were after, like how the kangaroos go up and down. I don't know. So that's that. Let's show you the inside here, how we got it. White N-Bell plastic on the back. It's decent. Put a little caution sticker on the back of it. Yeah. So, oh, I want to show you. So this was one part of the body mount that was broken. I just used some hot glue and then put some hot glue right there. Probably not the best thing in the world. My advice is if you're interested in getting one of these buggies, which I think you should be, you're going to need to invest in extra parts in this car. It just is what it is. Not a very solid car. I mean, while running it and everything like that, it seemed to run fine. No quirks or nothing, no squeaky rattles or nothing like that. Gearbox is a little loud, even though I did grease it up really well. Painted the target top area right here in a nice flat black. I think it just looks really good. It kind of gives it a 70s vibe to me. The shocks, by the way, are aluminum, and you can fill them up with some oil. So right now you're going to see what it took to make the car in this condition, and then you're going to see the running portion, and all that's going to start right now. All right, as you can tell, we are disassembling the Kangaroo right now, and the gear case is pretty grimy, so we got to clean it out really good. Add bearings where we can. And got the tires off, gonna wash all that, get that super clean, and get the chassis cleaned up. Right now is me doing work onto the decals. I got to make another one of the kangaroos, and I've got to repair this front sticker here and make another 8. The body is being done as we speak. Got that area cured up. I got to sand it down a little bit and do a little touching of paint. That's the piece that was broken off, if you remember. Then what else? Oh, the back here. I got to finish all those little tiny minute cracks with a little bit of this Tester's glue. It's good for polystyrene, Lexan type bodies, and that works pretty good. I'll probably add a little bit of this little cement glue, a little rubberized cement, just little dabs of it where all those little cracks are to kind of cure it up. Got that, fixed that right there with a little bit of Lexan that I have cut out on the sides over here. And got this area here rubberized a little bit. See where I've been scratching at it with a little bit of sandpaper for the paint to stick, the glue to stick better. And there's another little area where I've been working on. So it's coming together. Not the best body in the world, that's for sure. Poor thing's had a rough life, but it'll look all right once it's all said and done with. Went ahead and painted the shocks from they were just kind of like a rusty silver. Now they're kind of a cool green. So should look really good, and give it a little bit of a little extra pop. Then I'm gonna need to paint this roll bar area. Doesn't call for it, but I think to me it's gonna look a lot better if I do this portion right here in a nice flat black. So coming together slowly but surely. Gotta get the transmission back together again, and we'll be good to roll, I think. So off to the races. All right, as you can tell, the chassis is put back together again. Gearbox is put back together again, all greased. Shocks are nice, polished, and then I got those coils painted, and then I got the wheels and everything super clean. I got the decals put on the body. Did a little bit of a custom paint job along the top of it, and kind of gave me a little nod to the 70s sports cars, that kind of thing. Then I needed to take a sticker off, and then I had a hard time doing that. You would think these things would be hard in order to change out. No, it's very simple to do, but to take that sticker right there off was a pain. So I could put that sticker on there instead, right there above the on and off switch. I had to use a little warm spoon in order to get it off, because I was not having good success, because I was scratching the chassis. You see the scratch marks there from that blade. So I just used a warm spoon and scooped it off slowly, and that worked pretty good. But just to save the serial number was a pain. So I gotta put that back someplace, and I'll be good to go. Next, we're going to have it all put together again. The driver painted and the wheels painted up a little bit on the lettering on the side, and then off to the running portion. All right, so now my little driver's all painted up. Now we're gonna do the running portion. So right now I'm running about 3,000 milliamp battery pack, and I'm using the existing ESC. So it definitely looks good.
you'll see videos of this car usually doing wheelies and all kinds of stuff, which this car could do it, but I will definitely be messing up the car, and I don't want to do that. So I'm not going to drive this thing too crazy, not with this body shell, because it's pretty weak. Just nice to see it out and about running. The speed of this thing's probably right around 17 miles an hour. Nothing crazy. The ESC that's in this one, it took everything for me not to pop in a different ESC, but I wanted to try to keep it as true as possible. This is how it would be if you got one, with a good battery pack, and you know, that's pretty much it. Interesting little car. Not a bad ESC, but it's definitely not, you know, up to today's standards. So it's hard for me to really control it in a slow motion speed. I'll do a little bit of, and it soaks up bumps really well. That definitely that swing arm type of style, not bad at all. Driver turned out pretty cool. So these aren't bad cars, but to try to find a good one in good shape is like nearly impossible. So I definitely suggest running it, but just, you know, try to take it easy with the old girl until somebody comes up with new old stock or something. I don't know. There's nobody really making parts for this car that I've seen. Oh, let's hit reverse. It's a fun car to drive, though, I will say. Get a little bit of air, probably. All right, I could drive this thing all day long. Let's pull her in. Alrighty, my friends, that is the ARISTO-CRAFT HITEC Kangaroo. Not many of these bad boys around. It definitely was a joy to do. A couple little things that gave me a little bit of a problem, but nothing that none of you guys can solve either. So yeah, she looks good. Sharp little car. Can't wait to get my hands on the next one coming up. Guys, please hit a like. I'm gonna love it for you. Subscribe. Got a whole lot of cool stuff coming up. Yeah, that guy would appreciate it too. Look at the little kangaroo on there. All right, guys, take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.